everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about keeping your brushes and your beauty blenders clean, and most importantly, a makeup bag. All right, so I've been asked about what's in my makeup bag a while ago, and I never got around to doing the video, so I kind of wanted to follow up. And I feel like the makeup bag, the brushes, and the beauty blender all go hand in hand, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about that today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, of course. Share the video with anyone you feel could use it, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Okay, so first things first, as you can see, you're gonna see some footage of me kind of cleansing my brushes and also cleaning out two of my beauty blenders. First, it's really important to make sure that you clean out your brushes. Let's just start there. I, for the life of me, cannot understand why people use brushes that are dirty over and over and over and over. I mean, I'm not talking like you haven't washed it in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or even a month. I'm talking about years of gunk on the brush. I mean, I've seen people who have not washed their brushes and the brush just starts to get so stiff because it's like it's no more, the bristles are gone. And when you do finally wash it, it's like nothing. The bacteria is already eating itself out in the middle. So what happens is the brush, you have a brush and this one is dirty. So what you see is you see the makeup from outside. But what starts to happen is bacteria gets on the brush and there's little flyaways, hair, germs, all kinds of stuff that you can't even see. And it starts to deposit itself deeper down in the inside of the brush. And what happens is when the brush hasn't been washed in a really long time, you'll feel that it starts to get really, really hard and really, really stiff. So when you go to use it, it doesn't really do a good job of blending anything because it's no good. Then for brushes that have real hair, it'll start eating away at itself. So you'll see that every time you use the brush, you'll see hairs will fall off on your face. So that's how you know it's time to get rid of the brush. I'm at home. I keep my brushes in something like this. It has a little tin. It has a little holder. This, by the way, is a candle holder, but I picked this up from TJ Maxx, and instead of using it for candles, I use it for my brushes. I love the fact that it has a little holder, so I can walk it from any room that I need to, walk it around if I need to, and I put my brushes inside of here. I also separate, I have a lot of brushes, more than the average person, because I do makeup as well. I'm a professional makeup artist. So I separate my brushes from the ones that are clean, the ones that are dirty. So getting the tin for at home is the first thing. What I hate to see is this. This is what I hate to see. And this must stop. This must stop. Must stop. Like now, we got to get rid of it. Like we can't even keep doing it. So that is very troublesome for me because there's so many other makeup bags that you can get outside of a Ziploc bag. Now I understand that some people, you know, you say, well, hey, listen, I don't do makeup all the time like that. It's also a thing about presentation, but also after a while inside of the bag, it starts to looking brown. It starts, you know, pretty much falling apart because every time you use it, you just keep shoving it back in the bag and you're not washing it. So the bacteria that's inside of the bag is just pretty much just going right back on top of the brushes anyway. So that makes absolutely no sense. Wash your brushes at least one time a week and stop carrying them in that bag. For those of us who say, well, I don't know what kind of bag to get. I've never had a bag. Okay, so I'm gonna help you out today if you've never had a bag. So this bag is, I like to buy brushes that come with a bag. Makes my life easy. Why should I buy a brush and then have to go now looking for a bag to hold the brushes? I'm not doing all that. Plus, I like to have little bags because I like to have stuff to carry my makeup in. And some of them are so cute, you can literally go out, spend a night out on the town with this and hold, you know, your little makeup supplies in there or whatever. So this is something small. This is a BH Cosmetics bag. When you open it up, it has a good amount of depth in it, so you can put a few things in there. I normally can get a compact. At least normally what I carry in my makeup bag is one compact, one brush, and the compact is normally a powder. So I carry for every day. I carry a powder, a brush, a mascara, a lip color, an eyebrow pencil, and that's about it, and an eyeliner, a black eyeliner. So that's normally what I carry every day. Now, on an everyday, I only use foundation pretty much, so it doesn't really matter. But just in case I did want to go somewhere, that's normally what I would carry every single day. And if I know I'm going out ahead of time, I might just throw a blush in my bag if I'm going to do my makeup when I get out off of work. And let me also say this, I do not suggest walking around with all of your makeup. Like all the makeup that you own, like all the makeup that you went and bought at the store that you've accumulated over the years. Do not walk around with all that makeup. Pick 2 colors, 1 powder, 1 blush. Pick 2 lip colors, 1 powder, 1 blush, a mascara, an eyebrow pencil, and a concealer that you can walk around with every day. You do not need to carry your whole makeup bag with you every day unless you're always doing your makeup on the go. And yet and still, it's still not a good idea, because if you lose it or it's stolen, then it's like you're having to start from scratch again. So I don't want that to happen to anybody. And there's been many a times that I've forgotten my makeup bag somewhere too, which really ticks me off. So now I just carry the basic necessities that probability says I'll only need a foundation and a lip color or something like that. Kashik also has bigger bags, and you can get something like this, and I love it. It's like a little caboodle, but it's, cloth, and when you hold it, you can hold it like that. It's very sturdy, and you can put all your makeup in there. I tried it because I should have cleaned out this bag before showing you guys. So I have some makeup and stuff in here. And again, you have a slot for the brushes up here. These are easy to wash. You can throw them in the wash. You can wipe them out, however you want to do it. And it holds pretty much a good amount of makeup in there. So a lot. So if I'm traveling or something, I normally use this one or the last one that I just showed. So when it's time to clean your brushes, you're going to need some soap. You're going to need something to clean it out with. So the wonderful thing is you have many options. And just like you are familiar with bathing and washing your face and washing your hands, it's very easy to clean your brushes, okay? So the first thing you want to do is just pick a soap. Now, I tend to use a shampoo, or I use a dish liquid. And I also use for on the go, I also use a MAC brush cleanser. I've been using this for years. You can dilute this. They sell it at MAC, and I think a bottle is about 14 bucks. But pretty much every makeup brand has its own line of brush cleaner. And you can pretty much squirt this out onto a paper towel and just take your brushes and go in a circle of motion, and it'll clean it. I find that this is good for cleaning brushes when you're on the go as a makeup artist, if you're going to be doing other people's makeup and you just want to spot clean the brushes, which means you have a very small brush like something like this that will not soak up a lot of makeup in it, that can be cleansed very easily, very quickly, and will dry quickly. It's not good for dense brushes, so that means brushes that have a lot of bristles, that are compact and are stiff together, because this needs a deep cleaning once I'm done. Once I've put foundation and stuff in this brush, I need to go ahead and clean this out, like do a deep cleaning and wash this out. Other options are shampoo, and I'm using the Suave. I like a shampoo that comes with a pump because it's just much easier to maneuver, and I'm using the Suave shampoo. It doesn't have to be anything, major. This is the Almond Shea Butter Shampoo. I think you can pick this up. It's no more than $4.50. All right, and it's a big tub. This is 28 flow ounces, and like I said, it already comes with a pump. And also sometimes what I'll use in my beauty blenders is a little bit of oil. You can use olive oil. Some people use micellar water, and micellar water looks like this. It's a makeup remover. Some of them are oil-free. I have an oil-free one because I use it to take off my makeup, and this is from Garnier Skin Active. But you can also use that if you find that it's taking a long time to come out of your beauty blender or your brushes. You can let it soak for a little while. You can make a solution with some water in a little bowl, and you can let some of your brushes soak. But remember, if you're gonna let them soak, make sure you let them soak upside down, and don't let them soak for too long. Don't let your brushes soak for too long. 2 hours of soaking, I think, should more than do it. If you find that it's still not coming out, it's because you probably have taken too long to wash the brush out, and it might just be time to get rid of it and discard it. If you're using your brushes every day to do your makeup, then you should at least clean your brushes once a week, right? Now, I have a lot of brushes. Like, as I'm sitting here, I got like four things of these full of brushes. So you might even have to wash your brushes quicker than me, depending on how many you have. That's the good thing about having a lot of brushes, is that you have more to go around. But if you don't wash them and all of them are dirty at the same time, then it's just such a hassle, because you gotta have some clean ones so that you can use them to do your makeup or do somebody else's makeup. And rule of thumb also, you do not want to do, if you are starting off and you are a freelancer, or you want to start freelancing and doing makeup on others, you do not want to use dirty brushes on clients. Okay, so you want to make sure you keep your brushes clean. I know I would be terrified if I'm sitting down getting ready to get my face beat and I see somebody pulling out a brush like this to use on me. I'm like, oh, no, you're not about, no, because this is dirty, so you don't want to put that on someone else's face. So rule of thumb, brushes can take a while to dry depending on how dense they are. So I normally wash my brushes, if I have a makeup job, I wash my brushes 2 days prior to the makeup job. The night before is not the best. I do that sometimes, and then I get ticked off with myself because all of them aren't dry properly. But the good thing is I do have a lot, so I have more to choose from. But 2 days prior to your makeup job or whatever your freelance gig is going to be is best, so that you can ensure that all of the brushes are dry, because they can take some time, especially if you didn't squeeze them out well to when you washed them. The other portion of keeping your brushes clean is that, you know, every now and again I'll have, you know, a breakout on my skin, and sometimes it could be because, you know, the weather's changing, or it's acne or whatever, or it's hormone related. So when you do not clean your brushes, the other thing you do is you continue to put more bacteria on top of your skin, and that ain't good, right? So don't do that. I hope this was helpful to you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, give the video a thumbs up, and feel free to share it. I hope y'all like my makeup look today. It's something simple. I've been chilling, and yeah, I wasn't gonna do too much. I'm really feeling my brows. This NYX brow gel is like the absolute bomb. All right, y'all. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.